My name is Abdurzak Hadi. I am an Uber driver. I drive Uber customers around London. I'm a family man. I'm a father of 4 children. I've been driving minicab since probably 2008, end of 2008. And I've joined Uber, I think probably just when they started, 2014. It was a revolution actually when they came in, and the packages they were offering, they've made everything possible, they made everything different. But then through the time, everything went bad to worse. I've got a sick child at the moment who I normally nurse, who has been diagnosed with leukemia. So if I had to be in hospital with him, I would my hours would be reduced, and if I'm not in hospital with him, I'll put as much hours as possible. When I don't have any problem, I would work 60 hours. I mean, to be honest with you, I cannot afford to work more than that because, I mean, I've got family, I've got children I need to go back to. I cannot work 90 hours like the other drivers for them actually to earn the living wage. Before was different. I could work probably 40 hours and have quite a good chunk in my pocket. But now, and at the beginning when they started, when they were trying to attract the drivers and trying to kill the whole competitors, they wanted all the drivers in, so they were actually also, they had lots of customers because they were offering free rides. So we were actually making a quite good chunk of money. But nowadays it's very difficult even to break even. Uber, it's a very dirty company in the sense the tactics they're using to eliminate all the competitors. It's very bad, and also on the sense like once they eliminate everything, the drivers have no option just to go and work for Uber. And if Uber doesn't want you, then you have no job to go to because all your local minicab offices have been actually closed down, or they cannot afford to take you anymore. Where before you could actually go from one place to the other. Even if I'm working for Uber 60 hours a week, you as a taxpayer, you still have to subsidize me because I'll have to go and ask for the working child tax credit and working tax credit and housing benefit. So at the end of the day, taxpayers are the ones who are actually at the moment subsidizing Uber. Not to be able to take a sick leave and not to have family time affects me basically. I have nothing to earn, especially someone in my situation where I have a sick child. Whenever I have to take a day off, or sometimes days off or weeks off, and I'm not getting paid, so I've got nothing in my pocket. Uber says we are self-employed. I would strongly say that's a false information. We are not self-employed. As long as I do not have a control on what I'm going to do or what I need to do, I am not self-employed. As long as I do not have a control on how much I'm going to charge a customer, or whether I could negotiate fair or price with them, then how can I be self-employed? As long as I am forced to accept a job, if I'm not accepting a job, I'll be penalized in somehow by what's called actually the rating system. How can I be self-employed? We are in a place where the employer can do whatever they want. But I mean, I thought those things have disappeared in modern day. And all these gig companies, whenever I read about them or whenever I hear about them, I'm quite surprised that they've actually been allowed to operate in such a way. I'm running a campaign to actually save my son, who was diagnosed with leukemia since at the age of 4, and he's now 10. He's been battling this for the last 6 years. He was treated at the beginning with chemo for 3.5 years, and then he was in remission. And after that, after a year later, the disease have come back, and he went through difficult chemos, but it didn't treat the illness, and he had to go for bone marrow transplant. We went for bone marrow transplant, and the disease still came back just a couple of weeks ago middle of February, and now we're left in a very difficult situation. These doctors are saying he will need a CAR T cells. CAR T cells currently is not open in UK, but they're trying their best, and they said if this is not open in UK, the only place this is running at the moment is in US. They're saying he might need to go there if the CAR T cells in UK does not open. So we've been told to raise lots of money. Spoke to his local consultant. He said to me, we need to raise approximately about 4 to 5K. So I'm running a campaign. We've opened a page for him on GoFundMe.com/help Hadi. I would be very happy if everybody could actually donate there, so we could save my son. Thank you.